Happy New Year. It's 222. 222. This is the year of balance and harmony. It may wreak havoc creating that balance and harmony, but it's going down. So buckle up because you're in for a bumpy but exciting ride this year. Art Baby Jade. We're doing a project. I've been doing some art this morning. I painted this eye on a huge canvas back in 2019 when I got reintroduced to painting. And I loved the bottom of it, but I never loved the eyelashes, and something about it just seemed glum. So I've been holding on to it and I just didn't really vibe with it. So I was gonna add a bunch of texture to it and then paint it completely white so the eye would be gone. As I worked on it, it started to look cooler and cooler. And my whole purpose with this piece is to elicit happiness when the viewer looks at it. So everything flat was already on this and it's still drying. So the squiggly lines are going to be a lot more narrow. There's like loose glitter dumped on them. I just went in on this. I wanted to brighten it up and make it look happy because I think people need some help being happy right now. I'm feeling really happy, but like I get the vibe of the city and the people are not happy. The people are scared. We have to comfort the people. Distract them with this ornate textured portrait of a pineal gland, third eye chakra. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I woke up, I went to bed so inspired and I was like, no, you gotta sleep. So when I woke up, I pulled this out of my garbage can because last night I rearranged my whole house, aka one room, and I was keeping this because it still works, but it broke off of the tripod that it came on. It was like a really flimsy, cheap one from Amazon. But the light still works, but I was just in this like savage cleansing mode. And there's this wall at my studio that is really dark, and I was like fantasizing about going thrifting today and like creating a light piece for that area. And then I was like, oh, thrift stores probably aren't open. It's New Year's Day, plus it's really cold and I'd rather not leave my house right now. So boom, this still works. What we're gonna do is fabricate a wall sconce type of fixture. So this is gonna be the wall. It's gonna hang like this, and we're gonna attach some bojangles to make it look high end and then bring some light into the room without spending money, because I think I have enough stuff here to just like craft it with you. So let's do this. Let's create. When I went on a sun catcher beading frenzy, I bought a bunch of gold and silver chain. I'm feeling like sick of the gold chain for some reason, so I'm gonna use the silver chain. These are deceiving. Like, it looks like you have a lot, and then when you get going on your project, you mysteriously run out. I decided not to use the plastic cover that goes over this because A, it broke off because I dropped this. See how it's bent? That's the first time it broke. I really love these, but for some reason they seem a little bit hokey on this, or just too glitzy. I don't know. I'm not really like a glitzy style anymore. I'm just gonna start by gluing the chain on the inner rim of this, and then we'll worry about concealing the black or incorporating it or whatever. Okay, I've got 5 chains on here now, so I'm gonna just like hold it up. I'm into it. I love a drapey chain. I'll dangly bit. Aha! As expected, my spool of chain is getting pretty low. So there's definitely gonna be some gold on this piece. Oh yeah, that's nice. So I'm probably gonna take some of these and kind of like crisscross drape them and leaving a little bit dangling because I think that looks really cool. This is a bit scraggly at this point, so I pulled out my remnants of my antique gold chain. We've added all the gold, all the silver. I'm just letting a couple of them set up a bit better. One nice thing about hot glue is you can tell it's dry when it goes cloudy, because it's clear when it's hot and it's cloudy like this when it's cured. As I mentioned, I think I'm gonna pass on these. They look like rhinestones, but they're actually all silver 3D crystals. I had to have a couple chains come off, but I think I was being too aggressive when I was pulling at the strings. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to reinforce this, maybe with black electrical tape so it doesn't look so obvious. Sometimes my nails help out. They're like little built-in tweezers. I feel like this is looking pretty cool. This stuff's relatively forgiving if you need to reposition it, which I love, and it also sticks really well. So I think once it's all covered, it's gonna look actually pretty legit. I'll show you after. I haven't done the electrical tape yet because I have to find it. I don't even know if I have any. Looks cool. Looks like I could have bought it. I might end up taking these little studs off because when I was watching back my video, I kind of liked it better when it was black. When I was falling asleep last night, I thought of dangling some things that kind of look like agate slices and how I could replicate those inexpensively. So I hit up the dollar store and roamed about and tried to find things, and my dollar store was out of Sconce. So I ended up buying these file folders. I'm going to cut these into shapes and then hole punch them and then adhere them to the chains using jump rings. I ended up using the sticker crystals that I didn't think I was going to use, and yes, they are crystals. It's just that some of them have backing. Turn it off so you can see it better. It looks really pretty in person. I feel like the camera can't quite capture it. So I cut the file folders into shapes kind of like an agate slice would be, and then just put random geometric shapes of the crystals on each side because they dangle like a sun catcher. I took off the stud. I'm gonna go take it to the studio now and figure out how to attach it to the wall. I found this scrap piece of wood at my studio, so I'm painting it black and I attached a photo hinge on the back. This wall sconce definitely needs some refining before I'll be satisfied with it, but I do like the concept, so I thought I'd still share it with you at this point. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers, and I hope you found some beauty or interest in this project today.